Alright, welcome back, guys. We are back here at the Cleansing Chapel. By I live and breathe, the Chapel of the Assholes. See, I don't think there's nothing around here. Oh, and if you look, there's this differently colored stuff that's broken around here. I think, if anything, that's meant to depict the urns falling and breaking. I think that's what that's supposed to be. I'm not 100% sure on it. So, back here at the Cleansing Chapel, we've got plenty of stuff to do. Plenty of stuff to cleanse. So if we come out from the lift... Well, this giant wakes up, and he is... Well, he's not a morning person. He's rather cranky about being woken up from his nap, he knew. Oh, dude, really? You gotta do that? Lloyd's sword ring. Look at that. We can get it on our own anyway, but I bought... Now we have two of them. Oh, we got swiped. Gotta be careful. There's some snipers up there on top of everything to make life more difficult. Jeez. Stupid giant. We'll get him someday. So before you run down there... Oh! Pay attention to this guy who apparently dropped down to say hi to me. Come on over here. Come on over, Rover. And you'll see, oh hey, there's a thrall there. There's a thrall here. Let's see if we can... There we go, got him. And that actually activates the other thralls, who knew? I thought if anything he would just fall off the edge. Oh, the butt stab. Get wrecked. So there's an item over here, but if you're paying attention, there is a slime on the ceiling. And you shouldn't allow the slime to fall on your head. Slimes are generally pretty slow, relatively easy to deal with, but if they fall on your head, it hurts. It hurts a lot. That's a classic Dungeons & Dragons move, having the slime on the ceiling fall onto someone's head. Decent little trap. What a thrill! Okay. Oh, hey. It's one of these bitches. So let's go ahead and circle strafe her. Don't want to be near the wall because, as you can see, our weapons tink off the side of it, but hers don't matter. She's a special little princess like that. Oh, that was a poorly timed roll by me. Well, she did. She did not capitalize on that hit. Not at all. So... Man, just look how ornate this area is. There are engravings in the stones of every area here. Get this ember and... Oh, look where we are. Oh, well, the sniper's gone. I wanted to murder him, but okay. I guess we did that earlier. Look how fucking ornate this place is. Do you know how much time it takes to chisel stone like this properly? Because it takes a while. I've actually done it before. I've done some stuff like this before, art-wise. I'm god-awful at it. I would recommend not doing it because it takes forever. It's really, really tedious work. And unless you're good at it, you're going to look at it and be like, well, I suck. Like I am. Let's kill these pews. These are pews, right? Yeah, they're pews. Once again, we get these huge candelabras. Wow. Destroyed. So, hey, look at that. It's a chest. I wonder if it's a bad chest or a good chest. Well, considering it's Dark Souls 3, it's kind of obvious that it's a bad chest. I really need to cut down on my weight a little bit so I can use the Uchigatana constantly. What would I... Probably the leggings. Yeah, the knights. I don't need no knight's legging. Let's get a sexy skirt on. Yeah, baby. Get that fashion souls. So hey, Mimic-chan. Like I said before, treat the mimics with respect. They are difficult enemies, very powerful enemies that can do a lot of damage very quickly. You do want to get your free charged R2 onto them. But we kill him and we get the Deep Braille Divine Tome. Another divine tome. Take a look. Well, it doesn't look... It looks fucked up beyond all recognition. A braille divine tome of the deep belonging to the deacons of the Cathedral. Intended to teach divine protection to the deacons of the deep, but later dark tales were added to its pages, such that it is now considered a thing profane. So, the Deep Braille Divine Tome, much like the Londor Braille Divine Tome, should not be given to Irina, otherwise you will get her bad ending. Or you can give it to her, but you can't learn any of the spells, or you will get the bad end. Which obviously you do not want the bad end. At least I should think you don't want the bad end. Anyway, let's go back to our Fire Longsword. Just wanted to Uchigatana the Mimic. Let's see. Oh yes, I know where we are. There's that thrall we knocked down earlier. Oh, okay. Okay, thrall, good job. Okay, so there's a very large gentleman up here. Let's greet him. Huh, I'm surprised that didn't parry. So this guy has a very interesting miracle that he casts. Anytime he hits the ground, it leaves a little explosive spot. Ow. Both times now that he's come over to me, he has swung his shield. Wow. Wow, man. I've never missed this many parries in my life. So every time he hits the ground, he leaves little explosions. There we go. And that's pretty interesting. It's a pretty cool little ability that he has there. Like I said, I've never missed that many parries in my life, but I'm recording now, so I'm gonna miss everything. That's how the world of recording in YouTube works. You play like a god when you're not doing it, and then once you're on camera, everything goes bad. So what is this? This is like a depiction of a cat with wings or something like that? And leaflets all around? It's hard to say exactly what that is. And I wish I knew exactly what that was. Alright, boys and girls, prepare yourselves. Oh look, an item unattended in a big open area. Well, look at this free thing that I'm about to get. Oh, there's Bloodborne. In case you're wondering where Bloodborne's been, say hello, Bloodborne. Hello, Bloodborne. You're going to want to dodge this thing's attacks more than anything else, because whether you block it or not, whether you block it or get hit by it, this thing builds up curse on you, as you can see there. If that curse meter fills up completely, you will die, and it tries to vomit curse on you, which you don't want. So you're going to want to try and dodge that thing's attacks for the most part. Like I said before, curse build up all the way, you die. So that thing just drops in from the darkness. That is Bloodborne. Look at all this goop that it left behind. Disgusting. Well, now that we have a moment of peace, let's take a look at the ring we got. Oh, we got Lloyd's sword ring. We bought the shield ring. Boosts attacks when HP is full. Ring given to Knights of the Way of White. Much time has passed since the worship of Lloyd, blah blah blah. It's the same description, only this boosts attack power when HP is full. So it's actually more useful, by a lot, because it's a lot easier to stay at full HP and hit, and it counts for more than one hit, basically, which is why it's more useful. We also got Aldrich's Sapphire, a malformed ring left by Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Recovers FP from critical attacks. Aldrich, infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing the final shudders of life while luxuriating in his victim's screams. Damn, that's a description. That's a description right there. I love it. That's a really good description. That's a nice one. So yes, Aldrich ate people. Did you know Aldrich ate people? We're just hammering that home now. Aldrich freaking 8 people. What is this? St. Tree Bellvine. The sacred chime for casting miracles of the gods, a bell vine cut from a small saint tree that has been meticulously tended to. Saint tree bell vines are customary in the far north and allow for faster casting than ordinary chimes, with gentle prayer as its skill, which heals you over time. And that's everything we've got to look at now, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, one thing I'd like to point out, Shriving Stone, a gem of infused titanite, also known as a Starkstone. It reverses weapon infusion. Has the benefit of undoing the effects of infusion without reducing the reinforcement level. So if ever you don't want an infusion, like you no longer want a fire weapon, or you no longer want a sharp weapon or anything, a Shriving Stone will solve that problem for you, and be kind enough, because guess what, they could have done it the other way, it'll be kind enough to leave you with the reinforcement level. And if I recall... Ah, yes. Longfinger Kirk. Hello, Kirk. Hi. Hi, Kirk. So, as people may recall from Dark Souls 1, Kirk is a dark spirit that likes to invade. He has the Armor of Thorns on, which when equipped means that if you roll into someone, you do some damage. Gonna have to be a little bit pragmatic with this fight, because I'm a little low on the old Estus flasks here. Yep, we can bounce him off. He does go for kicks. NPCs really like to try and kick if you're holding a shield up for too long. So it is good to be careful of that. Let's leap into... Oh! That was not a good trade. And you'll notice he has Rosaria's Fingers as his clan tag. We have not seen that covenant quite yet. But considering we found a guy with that tag here, it's a pretty good indicator that we'll be able to find it relatively soon. Alright, we'll take that trade. Get on the ground. We get the barbed straight sword and the spiked shield for our troubles. Let's take a quick look at those equipments. Barbed straight sword, right here. Sword of Longfinger Kirk, the infamous Knight of Thorns. The sword's blade is lined with countless deadly thorns. The thorns of this ominous weapon induce heavy bleeding. It has the stance skill on it, and the barbed shield. The spiked shield. Shield of Longfinger Kirk. Its vicious design makes it an effective weapon, and its thorns can inflict heavy bleeding on those unfortunate enough to be struck, with the skill Shield Strike. So the fun thing about the Thorn set is that if you've ever wanted to become a human buzzsaw, that's what does it for you. Because with that equipped, you can roll into stuff and deal damage, which is really cool. So we got a couple Estus Flask charges back from killing Longfinger Kirk. That's something that the game is very kind to do for us. They didn't have to. In fact, I'm sure they didn't want to. But once you beat an NPC invader, you do get some Estus Flask charges back for yourself. See a knight over there and a thrall over here, and there's the giant that attacked us earlier. I'm going to say this very clear and concise. Do not kill the giant. Do not kill that giant. Do not kill the giant that's over there that we're going to see very shortly. There is reason for keeping them alive. Good reason for keeping them alive. Which we'll experience relatively soon. There's a thrall over here. I just know this place pretty well, or I know the position of thralls, so ignore that knight for the time being and come over to this area. Run down these red carpets and open this gate. Well, a gate to the outside that we've not seen before. Oh my, I wonder what this could mean. Hey, look down there. It's the leech monster that we said hi to before. Don't go down there, otherwise you're going to have to run through that area again. It's going to be not fun. So, there's a door right here that we can open. This goes to a lift. Ignore this. Do not go on this lift quite yet. Once again, there's reason, there's method to my madness. There's reason for the season that we will get to in the future. But open that door, And we're at the bonfire again. Oh, lovely. How very nice. Let's see, if I check my equipment, what can I replace this blue tier stone ring with? I don't want it. Could go to the Lord's sword ring. I said it was pretty good, because it is pretty decent. Sure. Let's get the Lord's sword ring. Jeez, I hear ya. I just immediately gained the power. I am red. Red with fury. So I'll take the Lord's sword ring with me, so, as long as we are full in HP, gain some power. So yeah, the thralls respawned, obviously. Doesn't seem to increase my damage by a whole lot, but every little bit counts, I suppose. Hello. Every little bit counts. So, this is the reason for having the dagger. As you notice, we are slow as all hell. So, use the dagger weapon skill, just like in the Crucifixion Woods. Let's see. No thrall? Huh. I was almost positive a thrall was going to attack me. So once again, leave that giant bee to sleep, leave those items be. Trust me. Trust me, I know it's tempting, I know you want the items. I know, guys, I know. I want the items too, but we're going to leave that be. So come over here, and you'll notice in the murky waters are some slimes. They have these really slow attacks. Once again, fire takes care of them rather well. Whether you use fire bombs, a fire enchanted weapon, a charcoal pine resin, or a charcoal pine bundle is up to you. Use whatever you like. But I would suggest clearing out a few of these guys. Like I said before, we're going to ignore that giant. We're going to leave the giants sleeping and alive because of, well, because of reasons. Jeez, this place is all gooey all over the place. Disgusting. Okay, so... Whoops. I got it two-handed. I forgot. You want to just take a seat there, Buster Brown? Perfect. Generally, the safest place around giants is near their feet, because they're pretty slow. Okay, we're good to go. If you do use the dagger that way, I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to cast or anything like that, so it's up to you. It does take your FP bar. So over here, got some wonderful people over here. Let's see if we can get some attention. Hello? Hello? Yes? Housekeeping? House cleaning? Hello? Yes, come to me. Come over here. So you notice there's a great sword knight and another knight just sitting there in the pew kind of praying. Two priesters there, some other enemies in the pews. So we kind of want to draw one away real quick before we move on to anyone else. We want to be a little bit smart about how we order this fighting. Because once the party stops, it won't stop. Did I say once the party stops, it won't stop? Well done. Once the party starts, it won't stop. Let's destroy these pews because I can. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come on. Come on. No, seriously, come here. I need you further over here. I don't want to alert the others quite yet. Perfect. And there's also a big item for us to grab. An ember. I say big item, it's not really a big item. Alright then, now is the time for fun. Prepare yourselves. For once we do that, the party kicks off. Alright, that guy left. I think that the Shield Knight will continue... Whoa! Hello! Welcome back. Why am I missing, like, all of my parries today? Swing at me. He just fucking headbutted me. He just headbutted me. Did you see that? You cheeky bitch, mate. Oh, he blessed his weapon, okay. Yeah, good job, buddy. Nice shield bash. Sit down. Way to bless your weapon. Good job. Aren't you proud of yourself? He didn't drop anything. No equipment drop. That's unfortunate. Hey, you. Come here. What a wind-up. Oh. Okay. That's enough of your shenanigans, sir. That's enough of your shenanigans, sir. I said that's enough of your shenanigans. Jesus. As always, get good. That is why we have the parrying shield, because getting good is the best way to play. So yeah, I'm going for parries way more than... Like, those guys are not the most difficult enemies in the world to fight, but I love parrying. I just do. It's a sickness. I'm sorry, guys. Come on, get up, get down with the sickness. Alright, so from here... Well, let's go ahead and show off what's over this way. After we say hello to these fine gentlemen who are just over here praying to this statue, or this altar, as it were, which has a covered statue on it. So it's kind of hard to say what it is. It's kind of dilapidated and fallen. And you can see there's more copies of that statue all over the place. Anyway, boss fog, which is why we're not going over there quite yet. Yeah, that's right. Instead, we're going to come over here. Right back here. Into this archway. And onto this lift. Well, what does a lift mean? Well, I don't know if you guys have ever seen one before, but generally lifts take you over to a shortcut. And with that, we've opened the shortcut of the main double doors. Look at that, pretty cool. So right here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to quit out. So, I'll see you in a little bit.